You need the cornbread. Hey, how's it going, everybody? My name is Jason. This is Art of Christian Homestead. We're in the kitchen today. It's cold and snowy, southwest Ohio. Weather predictions for anywhere from 6 inches of snow to 11 inches of snow, okay? But these days are great for cooking pink-eyed purple hulls. Straight up. Fresh frozen, okay? These are fresh frozen, so we grew them this year and froze them. Didn't let them dry, but we froze them. And Angela Kay's over here in the kitchen, the master homestead chef, in my opinion. Okay, and she's going to show you how she cooks these delicious, wonderful garden vegetables.
Okay, in this pot, we have a heaping tablespoon of bacon fat. Now, if you don't save your bacon grease, first off, what's wrong with your head? But if you don't, then you can skip this step. But it adds so much good flavor.
What would you use instead of bacon fat?
You could use lard.
Okay.
But you still won't get that smokiness. There's really no substitute for bacon fat.
What about duck fat? Could you use duck fat?
Yeah, you could use duck fat, but you still wouldn't get that smokiness.
Okay.
Once that's most of the way melted, like Jason told you, these are fresh frozen. We picked them young when they had just turned purple, like we were going to cook them for fresh, and we just threw them in a bag and froze them. Now, if you let them dry on the plant and store them away in a mason jar, has like you would say dry black-eyed peas that you buy in the store, then they will take twice as long to cook because you're cooking them from a dry product. This takes half the time if you do it this way. This is one reason why we prefer doing it this way. So we're going to dump them in. We're going to cook a good bit today.
I got to have lunch tomorrow, y'all.
And honestly, these are just so awesome.
So how much is in here, you think? This is a... This is a little over a pound. Okay. in this. So I would say total, I probably put in a little over 1.5 pounds. Okay.
Now I'm going to toss them around, coat them in that bacon fat just a little bit. Let the clumps break up, and just coat them in that bacon fat just a little bit. Everything's better coated in bacon fat. Okay. If you like black-eyed peas, you will love these.
These are so much better.
These are so much better than black-eyed peas. You've never had anything.
There's a reason why this is one of our must grows every year.
You've never had anything that tastes this good.
We gotta grow it every year, and we can never grow enough of it.
Yep.
So there's a reason for that.
So once you get it like that, smooth them out. That way you can see when the water covers them well. And then I've got 4 cups here. It may take all of this. It may take more. We'll just have to wait and see when it covers. Yep, took the entire 4 cups to cover it well. It covered it well. As it cooks, if it starts to get a little dry, if it starts to look like you've lost a lot of water and evaporation, you may want to add a little bit more. Just like you would if you're cooking pinto beans, basically. So now we've got it on medium-high, and we're going to bring it to a good boil and let it boil for about 2 to 3 minutes. Just let it get started cooking. As you can see, it's boiling really good. It's been boiling for about 3 minutes or so, and as you can see, there's some purplish grayish foam there on top. If you can see through the foam.
I'm trying to zoom in. Hang on.
If you can see through the.
I'm trying to zoom in, see if it helps. I think you can see.
See, you can see it on the spoon.
Yeah.
Some people are really picky about that, and they will scoop it off. They will dump them out, rinse them. It doesn't really matter. It's going to go away anyways. It's no big deal. All it is starch cooking out of the peas.
It's nothing to be discussed.
It's not
about.
nasty.
No.
It's just starch cooking out of the peas. And the reason it's that color is because the pink eye. Yeah. The pink eye makes it that color. But here's a little trick that will help it go away faster. You just take a little pinch of sugar, about like that.
Sugar.
Just a little pinch of sugar. I'll add just that, some of it fell off. So just a little pinch of sugar. And it will make it go away faster. And at this point, see, you can see it's already starting to thin down. That sugar is already working and it's already starting to thin down. Now, it will make them sweet. You saw how tiny bit it was. It's about 1/8 of a teaspoon. It's not gonna make them sweet. It's just a trick to get that foam to go away. And as you can tell, the foam's going away now. Now you put a good couple of pinches of salt. This isn't gonna be all the salt you add. This is just an initial amount.
No, these things do absorb salt.
So we put in a good couple of generous pinches and a couple of grounds of pepper, but don't do a ton of pepper right now because it will overwhelm them. You will add more pepper later.
You can season the taste later.
Stir all of that in, and as you can see, that's already going away. That foam's already going away because that little pinch of sugar. So now we're going to turn it down on medium low, and we're going to put a lid on it. And this will cook for an hour and a half, or that's usually how long it takes to get them to get soft, start getting soft and breaking down. It's about an hour and a half. Yes, this does take a little while. Put it on early, go do your housework, do whatever, and come back, stir it every now and again. And when you get to the point that they're starting to seem like they're going to soften a little, go ahead and put you on a pan of cornbread because you want this with a pan of cornbread.
You need the cornbread.
It's been nearly an hour and a half now, and my oven's ready. And as you can see, they've swollen up quite a bit. They're starting to break apart. This is how you tell if they're tender. Get a few on your spoon and take a spoon and mash them. And if they mash easily and they are real creamy like that, then they're ready. And it's okay to put that back in because it'll actually help thicken your soup. I even at times take a few and mash them against the sides to help that starch thicken your soup. So at this point we are going to add our meat in, and what I am adding is an 8-ounce pack of diced ham. That's my favorite way to have it. You can put bacon in it, you can put ham hocks, you can put any smoked meat.
Probably put sausage in there.
You could probably put sausage in there, smoked sausage.
Anything.
You can do just about any meat. But I really like the ham. I really like
really
the
good ham in it, y'all.
I really love the flavor that the ham adds to it.
It's really good with ham.
At this point, remember, ham is very salty.
And so is bacon fat.
And so is the bacon fat. So be careful when you start adding salt, because right here you want to start adding some salt.
You can salt the taste, right? You can salt the taste
Yes.
it and everything else.
So I'm adding a good couple of pinches more. Remember, these do absorb salt. And I'm adding a good bit of pepper. The pepper all depends on how much you like pepper. And as I've said before, I'm married to the pepper man, so. So now we'll stir that in, and we will let this cook until they get to your desired thickness, and the ham is nice and warm, and everything gets to your desired thickness.
Now I get the pleasure of being the taste tester. Now we're gonna take this piece of cornbread, and I'm gonna just probably crumble it up in the black eyed peas or pink eyed purple whole peas at this point, right? And we're gonna just crumble it up in there and eat it together. But for sake of just presentation and taste, we'll just do it like this. Now it's pretty stinking hot, so I'm gonna refrain from scalding my mouth for just a moment. Blow on it real good. Yep.
Nothing like it with a big hunk of cornbread.
No, heck no. Have to go. Now this is why you gotta grow them. Because before you can eat them, you gotta grow them. So, like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, come back, watch how we plant them. Plant them yourself, buy them somewhere, find them seeds and buy them. It's delicious. It's super sustainable. One of the most sustainable things you could actually plant and grow and do yourself. You gotta put these in your garden and live off them suckers. Alright? I appreciate you guys watching. My name is Jason. Her name was Angela K. Chef Angela K. And we appreciate you guys watching. We love you guys. God bless you and goodbye.